Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is a special edition of the divisional round playoffs on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what ought to be a great matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, playoff football has come to the west coast of Florida, and we are at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, as we've got a great one in store between the Green Bay Packers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in off a win last week in the wild card round.
And it's funny, depending on which team you are, you say that that's an advantage. You'll take the rest, you'll take the week off, get your guys healed up a little bit and ready to go. But that team that's coming in off of a win last week, they're really excited to keep playing. They feel like they are hot and ready to go.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Logan. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. He's got his man. That's Josh Gordon. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. On 3rd down, Logan. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
First carry for Peyton Barber.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends are creating so many tough matchups now. If you can't...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Zadarius Smith gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
60 outlaw.
He'll look to throw. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
And we drop you in at the start of this next possession in a 3-0 ball game.
Hey, Jack. Now.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll run it here with Logan. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll set up a throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dean Lowry in there to bury him for a loss of 11. They'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's got some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 34. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
Tell you what, partner, you get the football in his hands, just give him a little bit of open space. As we just saw, he can make you pay.
And he wasn't the top option there, but check down turned into first down and then some. It's a gain of 34. He'll look to throw. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and have the ability.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 13-yard touchdown. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tramon Williams. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Gordon. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. They're going to look to throw.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. So we are in the second quarter now as the offense gets set to take over. They've got it 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Buying time to his left. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A very solid gain of 27. Now a play fake here on first down. Forced out to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to Blake Martinez. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. They're going to try and throw. And this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll drop the throw. Got Gordon open, completes it. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. They'll look to throw here. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 32-yard line. Back to throw here.
That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
It's a nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of steam.
Not only does he catch it, but he picks up additional yardage after it.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Justin Watson. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Now back to throw. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. 23 yards on the play. He'll drop to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Back to throw. And with that last play, he's now up over that 3. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Looking to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
Holding offense.
Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
Now on the run, he'll throw it back. It got his man, complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 41 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll set up to throw. They'll find Miller. That's complete. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Scott Miller. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. He'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he will return this one to the... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on 1st down. Barber. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Here's Barber. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll set up a throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he's got his tight end, Howard. It's a Buccaneer touchdown. O.J. Howard, his second. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
80 weapons. Shoot.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Dancing to his left. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you described that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely. Oh, wow. I thought you were going to go on the field, but okay, I see you. They'll look to throw. Setting up the screen here, it's Barber. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Logan. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Being chased out left. Now he'll throw deep. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. This is Logan. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. So it all rests now on the right foot of the kicker, Matt Gay. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. So it all rests now on the right foot of the kicker, Matt Gay. This would put them in the NFC title game. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. Well, sometimes you get a mismatch in these divisional round games. Not here. This has been everything we could have hoped for.
Okay, Brandon, don't get mad at me, but it's time.
And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Bucs are winners here as we say so long from Tampa.
I'ma shine out, working hard, yeah I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. And I gotta win no matter what, like 4th down, Hail Mary, no punch. Like every time I touch down, I gotta stunt. Randy Moss, yeah my numbers going up. All these trophies, what do I need any more for? Check the stats up, you can check the scoreboard. Check the stats, Jake Critch, I'm the QB. Ran it up and then I went and got a new freeze. How it feel to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How it feel to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. If you ain't a winner, then don't come round. On my way to another city, it's a touchdown. Underlay, yeah, I gotta get it in a rush now. Let them hate, try to knock me down, but we got up.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is a special edition of the NFC Championship game on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Gardner and Charles Davis.
Coach, playoff football has come to the west coast of Florida, and we are at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports, and man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
56, check 56. I'm here all day. I'm here.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this is caught by Evans. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll run for the first time with Peyton Barber, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. First down, they go with Barber again. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 38-yard line. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first. They're going to look to throw. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
This is caught. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down. Now on 1st and goal, a chance to get a leg up in this NFC title game. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. Fletcher Cox breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. He was looking for Brashad Perriman, but now it's 3rd and goal. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Flush to his right. He may try and run for and he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 10-yard touchdown run. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Fletcher Cox able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. And that'll be incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. Third down here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
On the return, Jackson. Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. On first down, Barber. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. The throw here going to be complete to Gordon. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. He completes it to Evans. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. When you throw it this close to the goal line, usually you're thinking touchdown. Here they actually complete it but lose yardage.
When you're this close to the goal line, you have to anticipate.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on first down. Logan, and he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. 2nd and 11. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down.
And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Taking it in. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. On play action, they'll throw. Steps away. has it left side. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. They go play action here on first down. And the young Bucks should add a big loss here as he's taken down. Derek Barnett, give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively, pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Now a play fake here on first down. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. 2nd and 10. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, it's Barber. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Airing this one out for Evans. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 52 yards. They run with Logan. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. So following the fumble, this offense will get another shot at it as they quickly head back onto the field. Now back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. They'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Logan. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. And now they're in the hurry up. 2nd and 2. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The Bucs on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll run here with Barber. And he's got room. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first. On 1st down, Barber.
Another nice pickup through the air.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Peyton Barber. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. That one looks like he'll throw here. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll look to throw here. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And a big turnover. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Setting up the screen here, it's Barber. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. They'll drop to throw. Out to his left. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. Now here's a timeout as they will indeed call it with 5 seconds to go and a chance with a field goal to win the game. So it all rests now on the right foot of the kicker, Matt Gay. This for a trip to the Super Bowl. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So it all rests now on the right foot of the kicker, Matt Gay. This for a trip to the Super Bowl. And his kick is indeed good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. I guess we can call that a welcome to the NFL moment right there. And he came in with open arms. And they get to hoist the Hallis Trophy. Unbelievable victory. Moving on to the Super Bowl.
I only hope that these players understand exactly who is behind that trophy. George S. Hallis, one of the creators of this great game of football of ours and creator of the NFL. What an amazing feeling and an amazing accomplishment.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, will see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.
Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. His team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast, cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. Come on. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden20, Snoop Dogg is, I get it. Come on. I got cleats on my feet, jersey on my back, helmet on my head, ready to attack like that. Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. His team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come and get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast, cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with